Hey Test. So I'm currently at Mega Mall, and for today, so I'll be doing the raid hour here for the three legendary birds of Kanto and also of Mewtwo, of course. So right now it's 5:30, so I'm just going to be getting quick dinner so that by 6 p.m. I will be raiding, accepting raid invitations, and catching while doing it. So it will be exciting. All right, see you in a bit. So I'm recording this commentary actually already. This is Friday, and so you're seeing here that so I'm actually showing you three raids at a time, and the point of that is so that I'll be able to show you a lot of videos quickly, but I'll be showing you 15 out of the 30 raids here. So the first raid here you see some Moltres, second and third are both Mewtwo. So it's actually fun because I was able to raid 30 times, and for Moltres I did it 5 times. For Mewtwo, it's 15 out of those 30 raids. And so you're seeing here that I'm trying to catch them. So I'll just talk freely about a few things that I think are pretty important about the raids this week. So something that's really quite annoying, and that is there are actually bugs when it comes to joining remote raids, and I think some people have complained about it already. Like when somebody invites you to join in a raid, and when you try to use your remote raid pass, what will happen is that it will, the game will just actually try to use either the normal what's that raid pass, premium raid pass, or the orange or green one. So it is annoying because in the first few invitations that some of my friends actually sent me, I wasn't able to join those raids simply because of that error. And that error still actually is ongoing, unless of course they fix it in an update. So that's really just pretty annoying. And so when it comes to these raids, still with that error, I was able to do 15 on Wednesday and then 15 on Thursday. So I'll be showing you the first 15, and that's actually what's rolling on right now. Right. So for Mewtwo, I was using a Mega Gyarado, Chandelure, Darkrai, and 3 Giratina's original form. Or altered form. Yeah, I'm confused. No, altered form, I think. No, wait, original form. Okay. The one that has, tentacles going out. Anyways, and then for Articuno, so I was using these Pokemon. So Rampardos is pretty useful for Articuno. Then I had Rhyperior, Terrakion, Mega Charizard Y, so the one that's a fire type, Gigalith, and Heatran. So those were my Pokemon against Articuno. For Zapdos, again Rampardos. So Rampardos is actually useful for all the birds. I had Mamoswine that had mostly the ice type moves. I had Rhyperior. Rhyperior, I think, also present in all the moves. So all rock types Pokemon are actually effective against the birds. So use him also for Zapdos, then Terrakion, Jigalith, and Garchomp. And then for Moltres, again Rampardos, Rhyperior, Terrakion, Jigalith, and Golem. And also Kyogre. Kyogre also for Moltres. So here we're looking already at how many raids. It's already raid number 8. So this is about halfway done. For the first 15 raids that that are being shown here, I was able to mostly join local raids here in the Philippines and also invitational raids. So for local raids, I was in Mega Mall, as you saw in the first part of this episode. And then after that, I was basically accepting different invitations from friends from different parts of the Metro Manila. So some invitations again came from Jibunian, my friend Jonas, also from my friend Mark, who also tried to invite me, but I think I wasn't able to accept. because there were a lot of raids going on. And then so basically raid hour. So the raid hour in Philippines obviously 6 to 7 p.m. But usually there's a spillover. So like right after 7 p.m. there would be more raids that that would happen. And I think the first two here that you're seeing at the left, so the Articunos one, those were the last few I think for the raid hour. And then after the two Articunos, so you will notice once this third video is already done, it will switch to Moltres. And I think by the start of Moltres, that is already beyond the raid hour. Yeah, so it's 7:16 I think, if my eyesight is correct. Yeah, so raid 11 onwards was already past raid hour. Yeah, so I was able to do 15, and I'm so happy that I was able to prepare for that. So in doing the raids, I actually fired up lucky eggs. So I fired up 6 lucky eggs, and then while doing the raid, and while I am gaining XPs at the same time, so I was also using my Pokeball Plus. So I was catching as well, while I was raiding, walking from one end of Mega Mall to another end of Mega Mall. So there, and then I was catching Pokemon. So with that, Stardust was also active. My Incense was also active. So my method is usually very simple. I would start at fifth floor of Mega Mall, walk from one end to another end. So I think that's from B side to A side, and then go back. After that, I will go down to fourth floor, and then go from one side to another side, and then go back. So basically, it's a lot of walking. So I walk a lot actually for in this grinding that I've been doing for level 50. And I hope it's keeping me healthy, because I would eat, and then after that I would walk. And sometimes when I'm walking, I'm just letting everything just be caught by the Pokeball Plus, and it's fun. Okay, so in the first 15 that you guys are seeing here, so I was able to catch, I think, all the legendaries that I was able to join in. But the last 15 that happened yesterday, so yesterday, Thursday, I wasn't able to catch all. So there was one, I think Mewtwo, yeah. There was one Mewtwo that I wasn't able to catch. So that brought my total to 29 out of 30 caught. It's not that bad. So I'm actually okay with that. So I'm not going to, be very sour about that. Sometimes it happens. It happens that you don't get to catch everything. Okay. But how, when it comes to how many shinies, or like how many hundos did I catch, unfortunately, zero. So I wasn't able to catch a hundo or shiny the past 2 days with Articuno and all of these. But I did show in the previous episode that I was able to catch two shiny Mewtwo's already. Two shiny Mewtwo's during the Kanto tour day. And then I was able to catch a hundo Articuno already, so that's totally fine. And I was able to catch actually a shiny Zapdos, but that happened on Tuesday. So technically, it's not part of raid hour. Oh wait, I caught it Wednesday, so it's technically not part of raid hour. So here you guys are seeing the last few moments of my last two raids. Okay, so sometimes Mewtwo is really just annoying to catch, and well, that's really the game. So it's alright to actually just have it like that. So this is actually for me a lot easier than the Latios raids, because I was really having trouble catching Latios and Latias because they were just so far away. But for the birds, maybe the most tricky to catch is really just Zapdos, because Zapdos, you know, flies in very irregular patterns. So for me, among the legendaries of Kantos, is probably the most difficult to catch. Okay, so I think this is about over and done, that particular Mewtwo, so it's being very difficult to catch. And while that is happening, so I'm going to now show you actually, so let me just press record here. 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, and let me show you the rest of the legendaries that I caught, starting yeah. So maybe let me show you the first one out of of the raid hour day. So raid hour day, so this is the first raid that I showed you, Moltres. So 2407, not that bad. And then you have the Mewtwo, then the other Mewtwo, etc. So this Mewtwo, 2372 is probably the highest that I actually caught, and it is very good IV. So it's 96, so that's not bad, right? Okay, and then for the rest, they don't have stellar IV, so that's why I didn't really put faves in the others. So it's just alright. Okay, and then the other high IV that I got is 2374. So this one's also 96. I think this is the better Mewtwo that I got in the past 2 days. So this one has 14 attack and 14 HP and perfect defense. So this one probably I'm gonna keep. So this one I was able to catch in an invitation raid in Japan. So many of my raids actually yesterday, Thursday, actually came from Japan. So actually came from from international raids. So there, I was able to raid actually twice for the raid hours. So usually on Wednesdays, obviously I will do that raid hour local, so 6 p.m., 7 p.m. But come Thursday mornings, I have friends from US who would invite me to actually raids in the raid hour of US. It's actually pretty cool. So usually around morning, starting from 7 a.m. Philippine time, all the way to around 10 a.m. Philippine time of Thursdays, I would get these invitations actually, right? So there, and then in the afternoon I would get the invitations from Japan. So they're actually pretty cool. Some of these are already local, so I think those are me just looking for people to invite. All right, so those are actually my raids, in the past few days. And at this point, let me just show you now um, my progress. When it comes to road to level 50. But before that, sorry, let me just show you my hundos and my shinies in the past 2 days. Okay, and shiny. So, yeah. For the shinies, I was able to hatch a shiny Pichu. Always welcome, very cute. And then I was able to catch a Clefairy. I think this was a Wednesday, right? Wednesday, 23, right? Okay. And then, I was able to catch this Jigglypuff, a very cute little guy. So it's very nice. And then the Nidoran I was able to catch yesterday. So all of those were caught, I think, starting from afternoon of Tuesday all the way to yesterday. So Nidoran was the last one I caught. Okay, now for the hundo, there's only one that I caught hundo, but it is actually more of a trade, because I was trying to finish the requirement actually for obtain 50 lucky trades level 48. So this is the one I caught. This is the one I traded. So Raichu, so traded, and it's a lucky and it's a hundo. So there, that's the only hundo that I got in the past 3 days. All right, all right, and then the Articuno I caught it. I think Monday or Tuesday. So there. So that's why the only Articuno I need right now is really just, to be honest, a shiny, because I don't have a shiny Articuno just yet. Okay, so at this point, let me show you now my progress when it comes to level 50. I'm happy to report that I think I've been raising my XP to 1 million every day in the past 3 days, and I'm so happy that I'm able to do that. So right now I am already at 141 million XP, and in the previous recording I think I was 3 million less, so that was amazing. And then my average Pokemon caught is now averaging 700 ish, and I'm so happy that I'm able to actually level up a lot of almost every day 1 million XP. So so I'm actually just left with 4.7 million, less than 4.7 million to actually level up to 49. So what are the tasks that I completed? So I already finished the 300-kilometer trade, so that's done. The second task completed here is actually the 50 lucky trade, so I was able to do that. And today I will be able to finish the send 500 gifts to friends. So this one I'm pretty excited to actually just finish, because 500 gifts to friends also required a lot of grinding, because I had to make sure that I have gifts to actually send. And in my previous video I taught you how to actually be able to make sure that you send 100 gifts a day. Okay, 100-ish. So it's 100-ish because sometimes it exceeds a bit 100, like I think 105 to 110 average per day. I was able to do that. And to earn 35 platinum medals, for this one I'm working on it. So let me show you the medal that I'm working on. So this one, it seems like I still have a lot to do. I still have to do 496 battles in the Master League, but I will get it done. So there, I'm just trying to finish the send gifts, and then after that I'll be really working hard on it. But I am, I'm going to give a rough estimate. So today's the 26th, end of the month. So by 28th, this is finished. Okay, I hope. And the last thing that I want to show you is the special challenges. I'm already at the page 3 of level 48 challenge, and that is so these ones are the last few things that are remaining for level 48. So spin Pokestop 14 days in a row. That's pretty easy. It just takes time, so 2 weeks to do. And then the 480 normal types, so get that done and over with. And then for the shiny Mew, so this is my level progress so far. I'm done with 121 out of 151 different species of Pokemon, so that's getting really close. And then 5 out of 30 catch a Pokemon 30 days in a row. And I'm happy that I'm only missing just a few Pokemon for the 30 for each type that is required. So for the ice type, I only need 10. So I've been catching a lot of Spheals, I think, in the wild lately, and then I've been joining also Articuno, and then Lapras raids. They're also ice type, so that is actually, this is doable. But this one, the dark type, is actually, I'm finding it a bit more challenging, because the only dark types that are actually appearing right now are Puchiena in the wild. And then when you do the Sierra Rocket Grunt raid, so when you catch Carvana, so Carvana is dark type also. So those are the only sources for dark types this time around. So this is probably the last one that will be finished. But it's no rush, because there's still 25 days left to actually finish this all-in-one number 151 page 2 of Shiny Mew quests. Okay, so there, how about you guys? How did you do in the raid hour this week? So how many did you do a lot of Mewtwo quests or the birds? Did you catch a shiny or hundo? Please engage in the comments below, and if you caught any shiny or hundo, also just share below. Okay, so I'll see you guys next time. Most likely the next time that I record episode 10 is when I'm going to level up to 49, and I'm feeling that it will happen actually really soon. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.